Hello.
I don't know. Inside joke. Wow, I look real bad today. Look at that. I'm like, I should just play a vampire in a movie. I already got, they'd be like, oh, you already did your own eye makeup. I'm like, yeah, I did. God gave me that.
Me, I can be
Look at that. Mr. Monkey's floating through the air. Did you see that?
Oh, wow,
Let me just
yeah,
turn that on,
yeah,
too.
yeah, yeah. Yo, Lyric, thanks for subscribing,
Mr. Monkey, what's up?
for having a 2-month streak.
Yeah,
Mr.
that's
Monkey?
awesome. Yeah, tonight's gonna be a fun one, I think.
You were saying you could be a vampire. I could be the Mexican chef in the back of the restaurant in a horror movie.
That comes out and saves the day for 1 second, but then gets chopped.
It says essay and Holmes,
What's up, Holmes?
and
Okay.
then I get axed.
That would suck.
So what's up?
Woo! What do you think about that drink?
I haven't tried it yet.
You haven't? Oh. We made homemade hurricanes today. You get asked a question, and then you get axed.
Axed a question and axed. I was thinking that, but I didn't say it. Mr. Monkey.
What do you think?
That mother's strong. Oof. So we got 2 doozies today.
I know.
2 doozies.
So tonight this week we watched Butt Boy and we watched
Glorious.
Glorious, the Glory Hole movie. I like
Brought back a lot of memories.
both of them
Both of them.
of your uncle.
My Uncle Chicho.
That's messed up.
Nothing but love for Uncle Chicho.
Yeah, that is a pretty strong drink.
What
I'll
did-
agree with you tonight.
You just put rum in there, right?
Yeah, it's just rum and ice. That's a classic cocktail. It's called rum and ice. Rum and ice.
Why does it taste so strong, though?
It's just rum and ice. I feel like I'm a bartender tonight, wiping the table. Oh,
So what's up?
oh, nothing. How was your week?
I'm tired today.
What happened?
Just tired of life.
Just didn't get enough sleep.
No, I got plenty of sleep. I don't know why I'm so tired.
Not you did. Do you have a purple mattress?
No, it's white.
Mm,
What's
No.
the difference?
not very. One of them is purple, and it costs a lot of money. But you get a restful night's sleep every night for no reason. It
Is
just
that the one
happens.
where you can lay on an egg and it won't break?
Yep,
Why the fuck do you want to lay on an egg, though?
I do it every night.
That's
I put
crazy.
eggs on there just to make
Do you
sure.
have a purple mattress?
Yeah,
No, you do. Really?
yeah.
Damn.
Spare no expense. I can eat beans and ramen for a month, but I gotta get my sleep.
Mine was free. I mean, I was cruising down this fucking back road. Like behind the airport back road.
Yeah.
No lights. And there was just this fucking badass mattress on the side of the road.
Right now is dump your shit on the southeast side, and so there's like a lot of mattresses on the side of the road if you need a new one.
I need one.
There's a lot.
With manchas, so yes, Mr. Monkey.
There's a whole lot.
Lots of manchas. It's not the same as Munchos, your favorite chips from the corner store.
Munchos.
Munchos.
I like Bugles.
It's a totally different. Manchas is different from Munchos.
I don't know what Munchos means. So Bad Bunny's in town tonight.
Oh, fuck.
I was trying to get him on the show, but he didn't want to come. He said something about, I got to play to 50,000 fans.
The worst fucking music out there.
I mean,
He goes and he hits that thing, like you said, on the... He hits play, random. That shit is terrible.
and he just sings about sex and weed.
He's bashing all Hispanic stereotypes.
He sings about sex and weed. How's he doing that?
He's bashing machismo.
That's what the lady said. So you want to talk about some movies? Or you want to
Talk about...
take a
No,
shot of tequila?
I still want to talk about fucking El Conejo. How do you say bad in Spanish, Mr. Monkey? El Conejo
Well,
Sucio?
bueno is good. So, no bueno? I think it's no bueno. No bueno.
Mal.
How do you say bunny, though?
Conejo.
Mal conejo. I'm learning something every day on this stream. I don't know.
Tell us about the new overlay.
The new overlay? So we got this new overlay. It's a graveyard with some fog. I just created this. I looked up silhouette graveyard overlay. No, I looked up silhouette graveyard and about 6,000 of them popped up. So I looked at a bunch of them and drew this up on the iPad. And then I made a layer behind it that made it look like fog. So it looks like a creepy graveyard. What do you think?
It looks cool.
You hadn't seen it. Oh, yeah. I wish we had some little zombie toys we could walk in there. It's pretty cool. I like it. It came out good.
It's cool. Man, I can fucking do this all day.
And it's got a lot more data. Do you call it data or data?
Data.
Do you call the robot data, though?
No, I call him Data.
You think he'd be pissed? Like, my name is Data. That's what I think you would.
And I used to call my dad Data.
What up, Data?
Data.
Oh.
So what's up? We're going to talk about these movies or what?
Yeah, which one do you want to talk about first? Butt Boy? Because you didn't really like Butt... sorry, I'm not going to put words in your mouth. Okay.
Why did Larry say shut the fuck up?
Robots. I don't know. She must not
Robot?
like Data.
Hey, Robot from Futurama.
Okay, so Butt Boy. It's a 2019 blockbuster hit. What do you what do you got to say about it?
Okay, for a movie titled Butt Boy, you would think there'd be a lot more butt action.
Well, I think you
It
thought
was boring.
I think you thought it was going to be like a Billy Harrington type situation.
Who the fuck is that?
That gay porn star that was like a meme star for a long time.
Nope.
I thought you thought maybe it was supposed to be like that. And it wasn't. So
I think the porn series Buttman is better than some butt porns I've seen have better fucking storylines than this.
This was a great storyline. I thought this was a great piece of cinema.
It could have been, but it was just boring, dude. It was so boring.
I don't know how you say that. You just didn't like the story and all. But what about like the way it was shot and all that stuff?
He
Like, it
shoved
was really
two
good.
kids up his ass. It was like an hour and a half long movie. He could have shoved a lot more fucking kids up his asshole.
So
But just two?
you're upset.
It was a kid and a baby.
So you're upset that he didn't shove more up his butt.
Yes. Oh, and he shoved a dog. But come on, more kids, man. More people.
A kid got killed in it, so it'd be Guillermo approved. One kid died in his anus.
It's about this fucking guy named Chip. He lives a mundane life as an IT worker.
His name is Wes.
Wes is from Glorious.
What?
Yeah.
Chip. Okay, yeah, Chip. You're right.
What did I say, Chip? I said Jim and Chip.
I said Wes. You said Chip. I was wrong.
Yeah, Chip, he's an IT guy. He lives a mundane life with his wife that he knocked up, so they got married, and he makes an appointment to get a fucking finger shoved him in his fucking culo. And he winds up liking it. And he gets a fucking rectal fetish. So he starts shoving shit in his ass.
Man, you're simplifying it a lot. This is a cosmic horror movie.
No, it's not. It's not cosmic.
There's people living in his butt. And it's purple. And
I mean, I should have known you like this. You love that fucking Tomb Raider movie with what's her face?
It's purple and pinks. You said that's all that you need. It's purple and pink and smoky. That's what you said you need for cosmic horror.
That was the worst, some of the worst, the shittiest special effects I've ever seen for the inside of an anus.
Man, I didn't know you hated it that much.
It could have been better, man.
I'm going to talk about the movie now.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
You don't like it.
Go talk about the movie.
So
I'll just keep interrupting.
It's about Chip, who is in a loveless relationship. And he doesn't know what to do. He's in a shitty job that he hates, that he's bored
likes his
with.
job.
He does not like his job. Did you watch a different movie?
Maybe.
Remember, he's like, they're all like doing the Walmart cheer. Hey, yeah, let's go. And he's like this. And then he goes home and he tries to give his wife a kiss. And she's like, says something like, get the baby ready for dinner. He's like, I was trying to give you a kiss. And she's like, oh, that's nice. And she just keeps like talking on the phone.
Mr. Monkey said maybe I watched the Bollywood version.
So
It would have probably been better than this.
So
They would have at least been flying around.
So you're right. He goes to the doctor to get his prostate examined. And
I thought he just went just to go get a couple fingers shoved in his ass.
And he's like, the doctor's like, this is gonna hurt for a minute.
And he's all,
And the doctor doesn't. He's kind of like, like, oh, okay. And then he goes home and he tries to have sex with his wife and he keeps putting her hand near his butt and she's like, what are you doing? And he's like, just put your hand there or something. And then she's just like laying there. And she's like, okay, I'm done. And like he goes to the bathroom and he shoves something up his butt. A bar soap. He shoves a bar of soap up his butt. And he's like, oh!
Up the old pooper.
But then it's crazy because next he shoves a remote control up his butt. Then he shoves...
He just starts shoving shit up his ass.
But you don't see it. The thing about this movie is it's called Butt Boy. And the whole premise is that he has some, like, cosmic gateway in his ass. And he's able to shove things in there and they just disappear. Well, but also, do you not think it's weird how straight the movie is played? It's a movie about someone shoving stuff in their ass, but it's so serious.
I mean, I thought it was cool that he goes to AA for that.
Yeah.
But he doesn't tell anybody why he's in AA.
Yeah.
He doesn't even drink. He goes to AA because he has a problem shoving shit up his ass. I thought that was cool.
Yeah. That was cool.
And that's where he meets...
He meets a detective who is an alcoholic.
Russell. The cop.
And...
Terrible actor, by the way. This dude sucks so bad. I did not like him in this movie.
I didn't think he was great, but I didn't think he was terrible.
I thought Chip was pretty good.
Chip is actually the writer and director.
Yeah, he wrote and directed it.
Which I watched some interviews with him, and he said he doesn't want to act anymore. Like he doesn't like acting. He likes being behind the camera. But this actually started out. They did some skits with
comedy
this,
skits, right?
And it turned, and they were like, "Oh, we can turn this into a movie." What's amazing to me is how well they shot it on $150,000 budget.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
They shot it on REA cameras, so that's $100,000 camera right there. So I don't know how that worked, but he's written and directed a lot of little stuff, and he's kind of been a horror and film fan, and he did. He got all these people that he's worked with before to do this movie. Well, Here's what I liked about it. Before we go too far into the movie, I liked how you have Chip, who is, butt boy, who is, killing people for all intents and purposes. Like, he doesn't mind, like, he doesn't know what happens to him. He just shoves them in there. And then you have the cop who has a terrible life, but he's trying to figure out who is doing this stuff. So what I liked about it is when it showed Chip, everything is like bright and beautiful, and everything's like, oh, perfect suburbia, but he has like this terrible life. He hates his life, but his house is perfect and his job is nice and all this. And like, it's weird. The camera shots are like, when it shows him, it's just like all the camera shots are very static. Everything's super static and super clean, and he has his life. But then when it shows the detective, it's totally like these gritty, dirty shots, and mostly at night when it's the detective. So it's like you have these two opposing kind of forces in the film together. And I liked that a lot. There are some story plot holes that are kind of dumb. But as far as like the way the movie was shot, I thought it was done great. And I mean, especially on a $150,000 budget. But I know, hey, Percio. But I think, like, I like the movie. I liked it.
I think it's called Butt Boy because there's a kid up his ass the whole movie. It's about him. It is.
It's about that kid?
It's about the kid that's in his butt. Butt Boy. That's what the movie's about.
Basically, to spoil the entire movie, at the end of the movie, they well, I don't even want to say that yet. But, I mean, I don't know. You hate it so much, it's hard to talk about it. Is there anything you liked about it?
I liked when he would shove stuff up his butt. That was fun. That's why I wanted to see more kids shoved up there.
But basically,
his addiction becomes so bad, he goes to the park and sees a baby frolicking with the mother, and then it cuts to where you find out this baby's missing, and you're like, well, he shoved that fucking thing up his ass.
Yeah, and they're out looking for the baby, and they're out looking and searching, and he actually breaks down and starts crying because I think he's like, I killed this baby. And he goes home and he tries to kill himself. He actually, like, he feels guilty and he tries to kill himself. And I think that's when he joins AA and starts...
Says he has a problem shoving stuff in his fucking anus.
Yeah. And
so it's 9 years later.
Yeah.
His baby's now 9, and that's when he's in AA and he meets fucking Russell.
The detective. And the detective, you see him, he's out looking, he climbs a tree and he's like looking in this window and there's a lady that's pregnant. And
yeah, I was kind of like, what the fuck's going on there?
Yeah, he's like, and this other person walks up and brings her a drink and he's all like sad and he gets down and walks away. And then he goes and joins AA and he, and Chip gets put on as his sponsor. Right. So Chip is sponsoring him. They go out to dinner. That diner scene where they're talking and they're talking about like good and bad and stuff. That was like shot basically. So it's supposed to be like the Al Pacino and Robert De Niro shot from Heat.
This movie was no fucking Heat.
Well, no, Heat probably had a $10 million budget, but like it's about, that's like what it looks like.
And they weren't even in the same room together when they filmed that scene in Heat.
Really?
Yes.
Because the room would have exploded. You can't get actors like that together.
Yeah, it would have fucking caused the unraveling of the universe.
Yeah. Percio said, "Have we heard Deathstream?"
Yes, Daddy showed you that trailer the other day.
Yeah, it looks awesome. It looks so good. Yeah, I'm going to watch that. That looks really good.
Man, we're already booked up. We won't have any movies to watch until
November. I know. We're screwed. We got so many movies to watch.
Maybe we can talk about, because we're only talking about one movie on October, and we can mention the other ones.
Yeah, we definitely should mention some other ones because there's other movies coming up that there's so many movies coming out right now. It's crazy. So many good horror movies coming out.
Shudder, man. Shudder's...
Well, Barbarian comes out this week too.
Shudder, you can't mess with Shudder, dude.
I know, Shudder's killing it.
Netflix is trying to compete with them, and they suck.
Oops.
Dude, Hulu went up $2.
Dump it.
I fucking...
Does Hulu have good stuff?
I mean, I watch... There's some certain shows that I... Just for that. But I don't know, dude. $2. I got on the other day and it says, a reminder, your subscription's going up to $2, going up from $11.99. No. I'm going to be paying $15 a month.
That happened to me
$15 a month for streaming.
That happened to me with Netflix, and it said, do you want to go to HD? It'll be like $8 more a month. If you don't go to HD, your quality's going to go down and all this stuff. And I was like, nah, I'll stay with normal. You know how much my quality went down? None. Everything's still in HD. It's weird. So some suckers had to do that. So yeah, the basic storyline, like once he ends up, he's in AA and something happens, and I don't know what happens to make him want to start, drinking again.
I don't know, but something sets him off and he starts shoving like fucking dice up his butt.
Frank. What? Oh, the dinner conversation. I'm trying to remember what happened. He was sitting there and they were talking and they were playing a game.
Russell was telling him shit and putting it in his head.
Oh, right. Russell came to the house with him and the wife cooked dinner.
Man, that chick, she's such a fucking flirty. She was all laughing at all his jokes and shit. Fuck that.
Oh, the diner conversation? Oh, right. He was talking about how great it is to drink.
Yeah.
And how he missed
everything. And he was like, well, shit, I miss shoving shit in my butt.
Yeah. So then they go home and they play...
Speaking of shoving shit in my butt, what's up, Frank?
They go home and they play Clue something. But it's actually like the little sorry pieces.
Yeah,
and he's looking at the pieces and he's like, and it's been like 9 years. But he goes in the bathroom and he's like, he looks at it and I think he says like sorry whenever he's like getting ready to do it, which is funny because it's a sorry piece. And then it's like, and then he goes to work. So then a couple of things happen and then he goes to work and they're playing hide and go seek. Because it was bring your kids to work day and they were playing hide and go seek.
That was bad. I already knew what was going to happen.
A little kid runs and hides under his desk and you just see him like look at him. And then the next thing you know, that kid's missing. And all the footage had been erased. And so the detective shows up and he's like, oh, you're here. Meanwhile, since he's relapsed, he's been dodging the detective's phone calls. As his sponsor. And so then it goes on, the detective obviously like suspects him, but he's still like shoving things up there. So here's the weird thing, he starts following him. And he sees him go to a pet store and he gets a cat. And then he follows him and he goes into he walks into this tunnel. And the detective follows him in, but when the detective gets in there, there's just the empty cat cage. Right? Okay. So
that's funny. I call it a cage too. Lyric would get mad at me and say, it's a kennel. I'm like, it's a fucking cage.
It's a cage. So he sees the cage and it's empty and Chip is nowhere to be found. But what's weird is he grabs this little thing off the ground that's like a little hairy dingleberry, which he had also found under Chip's desk. And so
I was wondering, was it a dingleberry?
That's all I can think of. They never say what it is. So then
it was fucking gross.
Well, so then he goes straight to the captain and says, this guy's shoving stuff up his, like the people that are missing, he's shoving he's shoving stuff up his butt. But like, what's weird is they never say why does the detective even, where did he get the idea that they're shoving things up his butt? This is the biggest plot hole in the whole thing. The detective doesn't have any reason to think.
You think that's the biggest plot hole?
Yeah.
The dude's shoving shit up his ass and they're still alive.
Yeah, it's a cosmic horror movie.
It's not cosmic.
Yeah, it's a gateway into an anal dimension. You don't think so? So that the colon scenes where they film inside his colon were actually shot at a man-made cave in Los Angeles that's called the Bronson Bat Caves. I saw that in the credits, so I looked it up. And that's actually, it's a man-made bat cave in LA that's where they used to film Batman with Adam West. That was his bat cave.
That looked familiar.
Yeah, so
They
his anus
fucking
was the
ruined
bat
that
cave.
with this movie.
Yeah.
Making it the anus.
So they had to walk like a mile up to this place with there's no electricity. They had to lug in like batteries and generators and everything to film those shots, which I thought was kind of cool. But like it's, was cheap for them to do it, obviously, and they didn't have any money. So, yeah, I don't know. I liked it. The thing is, it circles all the way back around to the cop.
I like the parts where he fucking opened up his butt cheeks and created a fucking super sucks.
The anal vortex.
Super suck.
The cop like finally goes and he's like gets the evidence he needs. And so him and Chip starts chasing him down, chasing Russell down, and Russell stops at this dead end and like beats the shit out of him. And then calls and says on the radio, "Hey, I'm here and I have the evidence, whatever." And all of a sudden it's like, and he's like, "Ah!" And it's like he looks at it, the shot goes to the rearview mirror, and it's like it's Chip bent over with his ass spread, and it's like a vortex, like sucking the whole car and everything. And I
was sitting in my chair, leaning back, all sweaty, going, "That's what I was waiting for." Now this movie's turning around.
Yeah, I think you just wanted it to be anal vortex like for an hour and a half.
Yeah, but it let me down. It was anal vortex for a good 4 seconds.
So they do end up fighting. There's actually a birthday party going on. The detective has been fired at this point. He shows up to the party and he's like, "Fuck it." I don't
like that. Like he was like, "Man, look, this dude's shoving shit in his ass and kids."
And they fired him.
They fired him.
Yeah, because he was like, the missing people are because they're in his ass.
I knew where this was going though.
So they fire him, and so then he's out just for vengeance, and then it starts doing some flashbacks, and you find out the cop's kid. Yeah, the police couldn't accept the cosmic part of the story.
What
just like
cosmic
Carlos.
part?
The anal pathway to an anal world.
It goes to a bat cave.
It goes to an anal world.
No, this is not cosmic horror.
It was purple and pink. You said that was the thing. It's
You're
purple,
right.
pink.
I did say that.
Purple, pink, vortex.
I did say that.
Alternate dimension.
I'm going to go ahead and accept that it is cosmic horror then, because I'll be taking back what I said. So yes, it was a cosmic vortex to his fucking asshole.
So he gets fired, and he's like, "Fuck this, I know that guy's killing people." And it starts flashing back, and it shows it was his kid that went missing.
I was like, I fucking knew it. I yelled out like that.
Did you really?
Yes.
So he shows up to the kid's party and is like, "Fuck it, I'm going to kill Chip."
Yeah, this dude has nothing to lose. He started drinking again.
He's an alcoholic cop with a big ass revolver.
I think my mom just started up her Harley. It's been a while. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Fucking tell her not to do that shit when we're doing this.
And so he shows up and he's like, "I'm just going to kill this dude." So he actually shoots him, and they get into a fight, and no one's around, and Chip sucks him right up his butthole.
Yep. One last glorious anal view.
Yeah. And so then you're inside the butthole. You're in the rectum. You're in there. You're walking around the colon. and this is the part shot in the Batcave, and he's like, oh my God. And he starts seeing stuff, and he sees the little boy. And the little boy is the one who had gone missing. Mr. Lee's son had gone missing at work. And he's like, oh, fuck. And, then he finds his own kid, who's like, obviously like a cave kid, because he doesn't know what another person is. He's lived in a bubble.
He doesn't know how to speak. He doesn't know anything.
Yeah.
But he knew how to dress himself with anal remnants.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
He has like feathers in his hair and shit, and doo-doo stains on his face is like Native American.
And then it shows them like getting ready
stains.
to cook dinner, and it's like, it looks like it's little pieces of doo-doo that they're eating.
That was fucking gross.
That was pretty gross. And so then it's like a few months later, it says, and Chip is hailed as a hero because he fought off this like crazy cop that was trying to kill him and kids. And
typical news.
Yeah. So they're like, so he's being held as a hero. He got a promotion at work, which Mr. Lee was actually supposed to get before his kid went missing. But he probably had a breakdown after that.
He did get it, though.
Did Mr. Lee get the
job? At the beginning.
Well, I mean, he might not have taken it because he was so broke up over his kid going missing. So then they're at the conference. They're at a conference where the mayor is going to give him an award for fighting, for surviving this incident with this crazy cop. And then you go into the butthole and Chekhov's gun. I knew exactly from the time at the beginning of the movie when they first show the detective, he's putting so much hot sauce on his food, and he's like, I'm addicted to this stuff. I take it everywhere I go. And he has a little holster for his hot sauce. And he's in there, and he's like, we got to get out of here. So what happens is Chip gets this industrial, like, stomach degasser or something, I don't know, and like chugs the whole thing, and it starts dripping down on them inside there. And Mr. Lee's kid is in there, and some hits his face, and his face starts melting.
That took me back. I didn't think a kid was gonna die.
Yeah, the kid died for sure. He died in the butthole. So then the dad's like, oh my God, like, we're gonna, and the reason he drank that stuff is because Chip goes to the doctor again, and they do another test, and he sees the finger come in, so he's like, that's how we get out. He knows where we're supposed to get out. So he starts shoving stuff back out. He shoves the dog back out, and like the guy's like,
oh, and he's all covered with shit,
like taking a dump, and all of a sudden he stands up, and there's like a dog with SpaghettiOs all over it.
That was pretty gross.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. And then and like he's shoving like the remote out and all kind of stuff out, like the soap bar, and because all that stuff's still sitting in there in the cosmic anus. And so he's like accepting this award, and he's like, I'm great, like I killed him with this like Pepto. And the cop just starts spreading hot sauce everywhere, like all over the inside, and then throws a lighter on it, like it's gasoline or something. And Chip's standing up there accepting the award and just blows up, and like shit goes all over his coworkers, all over all the people. Like he just disintegrates, like he's just liquid. And what's at the beginning, he said, if I ate any of that stuff, I would blow up.
Yeah.
And like, he did. But
then he takes his boy to the hospital.
Well, yeah,
that kid was gonna get fucked up. It's not a happy ending.
That kid needs therapy.
He's gonna need therapy. He was in an asshole
for 9 years.
9 years instead of an asshole.
Yeah, but
it's not gonna be good.
What really sucked is the Lee kid died. He got eaten by acid.
He comes out. Russell comes out and looks at the dad and goes,
and the dad just starts
like crying. The dad knew he was in his asshole. How's the dad gonna know?
Well, that was another weird thing. I mean, the whole movie is weird. But, so...
Oh, shit.
Oh, my God.
Well. I Hate Doug Carlos has joined the chat.
A piece of ice just, like, exploded and flew out of my cup.
Because fucking I Hate Doug Carlos. That motherfucker... This movie's right up your alley, you fuck. I'm sorry, I don't talk this way to... I don't talk this way to people who watch us all the time.
So
Just at certain ones.
some of the things, now that we've discussed the whole movie, the character of Rick, the boss at the job that's all like jolly and woo. So they actually, when they were doing character development, they shot shorts of the characters, and his was him being. He said it's never been released, but I'm hoping like someday he'll like stick it on YouTube or something. Was like that dude going home, and he has like a super dark home life, and like he's like sleeps with hookers and like rides jet skis and stuff. And then, but when he gets to work, he's all like, "Hey,
What's up, guys?"
So I thought that was kind of
Told
funny.
you it was him.
Yeah.
He said, "Look at Dahi Darkos. That was him. Telekinesis."
Oh, God.
Dickhead. What a fucking dickhead. It kind of ends I kind of teared up at the end. Did you tear up?
No, not at all.
Really?
I mean, kind of because it was over and I wanted to keep going.
I was sad because they weren't going to show that butthole anymore.
So the butts were actually stand-ins.
Really?
Yeah, it wasn't him. It was his PA. And
That was a real ass?
Yeah.
Dude, that dude's ass looked fucked up. I thought it was fake. Dude, that butthole was like that big. That's why they used him.
I looked away whenever that happened. I was like, oh.
I actually hit pause and I went up to my TV and tried to open it up like a phone. And it didn't do it.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Stuff.
Dude, that asshole looked fucked up. That's gross.
I didn't see that.
No, I was like, oh, that looks big. Like, I thought it was makeup. That was a real, are you serious?
Well, I mean, I don't know. They might have CGI'd a butthole onto the butt, but it wasn't the writer-director's butt, and it's because he said on those scenes he wanted to be behind the camera to be able to see it.
Maybe to you, Lyric. Maybe to you.
Oh, so disturbing.
Lyric said gross.
Okay. So I'm going to give this one a thumbs up, but mainly I thought the story was originally good. Here's what I liked about it. I liked that there's a movie that is called Butt Boy that's about someone shoving stuff up their butt, but they completely play it so straight and deadpan. Like, it's like, this is a movie about people shoving things up their butt, but there's no funny parts. Like, it's like they intentionally, and they actually said they cut 6 scenes out because they were too funny and they wanted to be more deadpan and straight.
Lyric buttholes are my kink.
I told him
No, they are not.
I told him he didn't like it because he's ashamed of the stuff he did in the 90s.
And I told you 90s. You mean yesterday's. Butt stuff.
What else? I liked the color. Like, I like how he set the tone for the character. Like, he had, like I was saying earlier, he had Chip's character, everything was bright and sunny, even though
I didn't notice any of that. I didn't notice any of that because I was just like, bring on the fucking butt.
Bring on the butt stuff.
Bring on the butt stuff. I want to see some kids go up in there. I want to see fucking dogs and cats and fucking
nuclear missiles,
soaring pieces, and fucking remotes.
You were upset that it wasn't showing actually shoving it in there. Yeah.
But what are you gonna do? You know, it was only $150,000.
Yeah, it was a very inexpensive movie.
Maybe fucking Warner Brothers will do it and show everything.
Yeah, maybe the Japanese will redo it like we redo all their movies. That'd be good. Make it like a high-end, super gross movie. Ugh.
What did I hate about this movie? What did I like about this movie? What did I hate about this movie?
Yeah.
The movie.
I know. Can I, you should show them your notes that you took about this movie.
I took one note for this movie.
Here's his notes for the movie. Oh, the lights are getting it too much. It sucked.
It sucked. That was my note.
Movie trivia for 100, Alex.
Trebek. I hit that microphone.
That's probably fine.
No, it was okay. Like I said, it was just kind of slow.
I could see that. I think both these movies were kind of like, they weren't like action-packed type movies.
I mean, it is a movie about a guy shoving shit in his butthole. What are you going to expect? You know what I mean? I wish they would have had $1 million. Dude, if they had $1 million...
Oh, dude. The way this guy stretched $150,000, and I would like to see him make something with a big budget. He also, I don't know. I feel like for the amount of money he spent and like the way he did the shots.
I didn't know it was just that amount. So he did a pretty good job.
Yeah.
So it was probably that guy's real butthole.
Well, I thought it was gonna be like a trauma film, like shot really bad and just like really, B movie, and it wasn't. It actually had some really nice shots in it, so I thought that was good. I mean, it was like they were using steady cams. You could tell they were using real equipment, and I was actually really surprised whenever the RE symbol came up at the end. I was like, whoa, that's crazy. So I looked, and they shot it on RE cameras. Just nice cameras. So I don't know. I think we're done with this movie. Do you need another drink?
Who?
You ready for another drink?
No.
Okay.
I'm saving it for after this stream for Bad Bunny. Gonna go party with Mr. Bunny.
Mr. B. Okay. Oh, Jamie. Oh, we just got a channel redeem of 3,000 baby teeth for the Wigify us. So we are now going to Wigify.
I'm new to this.
I'm gonna Wigify, and then I'm gonna put on. You gotta reach over here and put your hand in the box.
Why is it over your lap?
Just put your hand in the box. Don't ask. Reach real far in there.
Why is it over your...
Reach real far in there. Reach real far. Oh, yeah.
Oh, fuck. What was that? Oh, fuck. I Hate Doug Carlos said, stretch the budget like the anus. It's a powerful muscle. It's a metaphor.
What color did you get?
Also, Carlitos, I like how your mom dressed you in mustard yellow. Rings on your beautiful eyes and gaping hole.
Look at this. Look at this beautiful one.
Look at this one. Ah, yes, it's short.
We both got red. Mine's like orange.
I Hate Doug Carlos. Does this remind you of anything? That weekend in the Bahamas?
I'm just gonna throw the bag back there.
I don't know how to put this on.
What? What's up?
You look like a fucking gay sheepdog.
Those are the back. Those things go in the back.
What?
That's the front.
A gay sheepdog. No, a gay fucking... Those skinny dogs with the long noses.
Man, I can barely see through this thing. Dude, you look like you're in Sum 41.
I look like that guy that shut up that movie theater. You remember him?
Dude, I can't see shit.
Doug's pee-pee.
Where is this? There we go.
Fuck.
This is
it was Barbados.
Dang, you look good, Carlos. You should grow your hair out like that.
Fuck no.
You're gonna need some wax and straighteners.
Who the fuck is MCR?
My Chemical Romance, bro.
Oh, god damn it.
You know, we have a timer up top, so we only have to wear it for 14 more minutes and 19 seconds. Why are we doing this? You know what's funny? Is I bought 10 wigs.
Oh, fuck.
We got like 10 different wigs. I can't
Jamie,
see shit.
It's so Ronald McDonald.
Now do you need another drink? I need another drink.
Oh,
I feel like a
fuck.
hot bitch. I feel like a hot bitch. Do I look like Cardi B?
Nobody looks like Cardi B. That bitch is ugly. Oh, man.
I hope I can see to mix this drink.
Don't. Oh, man, I'll never grow my hair out again.
I can't see. How do women do this?
Oh, shit. That's pretty hilarious. That's pretty fun.
I learned how to use this by watching I Hate Doug Carlos.
That dude's the worst bartender in town. Yeah, you heard me, bitch.
Dude, if I wore this shit and went to bartend on Main
Jamie,
Street, I would
another
make
drink,
so much
Jamie?
money. God dang it. I'm gonna start bartending, but I'm gonna wear this wig.
You know how many tips you'll get?
If I'm on
Not
Main
a
Street.
fucking thing.
What if I'm on Main Street?
Oh, yeah.
Jamie, do you need another drink? I don't know if...
That yes. I'll make vodka.
How do people do this? Does real hair like move out of your face when it's this long?
Lyrics say you need butterfly clips for your bangs.
Oh.
God damn.
You only got 12 minutes left. I feel beautiful. Do you feel beautiful? Whoa, there's Jamie's cup. I didn't realize. So what's next?
I feel like
what are we talking about next?
I look like Raggedy Ann's fucking sister, Ratchet fucking Rachel.
Ratchety Ann? Ratchety Rachel?
Ratchety Rachel. Gotta have your Clive Barkers hanging out if you want to make the cash on the strip. Man, I'm dying in this thing. You're probably hot as shit.
Dude, I can't even see. I don't have any depth perception.
Ratchety Rachel. All I need now is a sad song on and a razor blade to my fucking wrist.
What song would that be? I mean, what band is that?
Fuck, I don't know. All of them?
I can't hardly see. This is like I'm going so slow.
Lyrics
All
said,
this hair.
Lyrics said, yo, wild.
I gotta get the hair to go back a little bit. God dang it. How does this work? This might be the worst idea we've ever had. Here we go. There we go. That'll hold the hair open. While I mix this drink here.
I hate Doug Carlos said all you need is a linger and a kick to the clavicle, you fuck.
That's fucked up. Will you pass that to Jamie?
Get the eyeliner ready.
Okay. Okay. So our next movie that we're going to be talking about, I can't see where I am. This is crazy.
What did Panama Red just call us?
He said nice Japanese jigger. What's this thing? It's from Cocktail Kingdom. Oh my god. This thing's hot. Hey Jamie, you have long hair. Is this what it's like? Is it like hot all the time having long hair? This is weird. I mean, I kind of want to grow my hair out, but I'm not sure. I mean, I feel like it'd be great if I had hair this long.
Welcome to the transfer station, dude.
Bro, what kind of tattoo do you want? Ooh, wow. Okay, so.
What's the next movie we're going to talk about? These ridiculous things.
I like how yours has you have the little like thing hanging out the side.
I thought it was a barrette.
That's so you can pull it back in the back and clip it on so it's tighter. So it doesn't fly off if you're doing when you're doing your drag show. This is how I'm going to slowly transition us into a drag channel. Eventually we're just going to be lip syncing and to Britney Spears and stuff.
It's going to be called Two Guys, Four Balls. Thank you. I'm here till Thursday.
I used to want to start a channel called Two Girls, One CPU.
Quotes on my ribs. Lyric said, Wendy, I'll play y'all's first show for the cover band.
Hopefully soon.
That's the name of our band. Two Guys, Four Balls.
God, this hair. We only got 8 minutes left. I might
Jesus
die.
Christ, who put 15 minutes for this fucking thing?
Well, I mean, people are paying their hard-earned points, their baby teeth. We gotta give them something. We gotta give them. Do you think 15 minutes is too long?
No, it should be 2 days.
Wear it for 2 days after this stream.
At the shop, too.
Okay, so the next movie is called Glorious. What'd you think about Glorious?
I fucking love Glorious. I think it's one of the most original movies in a while.
It's the best. It might be the best.
That's cosmic horror.
It is.
But
cosmic horror.
I guess since you made me turn my way around on Butt Boy.
Butt Boy is B cosmic. It's like
Butt
cosmic horror. Yeah, Butt cosmic. It's like
cosmic horror.
It's like B movie, but also cosmic.
Yeah, Glorious is just fucked up.
Dude, Glorious is a movie about the end of the world. And
the end of the world's coming.
It's based on...
It's based about this dude right here.
It's based on Cthulhu mythology. And...
gotta have a Cthulhu tiki mug.
It's based on
6
Cthulhu.
minutes and 35 seconds.
Dude, you can't wait, can you?
I know.
Yours isn't even this long.
Can
Jamie, it's based on Cthulhu.
Can we do crotch wigs?
Yeah, I mean, no one will see them except us.
That's fine.
Okay. Yeah, the god, I'm not even going to try to pronounce his name. Whatever.
Gat is his nickname.
Gat.
His short name.
That's the firstborn son of Cthulhu.
I didn't know that. He told me.
Yeah. And so,
that's cool though, because man, I don't know why the fuck there's not more movies on Cthulhu.
I know you said that before, and I kind of thought that maybe at the end, whenever you finally see Cthulhu, I was like, that kind of looks like it's like a Cthulhu type monster, and you don't know that until, I didn't know that Gathat, whatever, however, I'm just gonna say Gathat. I didn't know that was his firstborn son, but until I read a little bit, because it's not in any of the main books. It's actually in one of his side stories about Cthulhu and the history of Cthulhu. Oh my god, it's so hard being a beautiful lady. I have much more respect. I should have gone to Bad Bunny wearing this.
I look really emo right now.
Dude, you look emo, but I look hot. I should have been a chick. You should have. You should have. I got smoky eyes already. I got one of those things too. So yeah, it's crazy. It's a movie. I think thanks. That's cool. I thought I looked like Little Kim. A lighter skinned Little Kim. So it's basically a movie about a guy who's heartbroken, who's living on the road, and he's
taking off down the road because he just broke up with this chick.
Yeah, and he ends up at a truck stop, broke, hungry, probably out of gas, needs to pee, and yeah, it goes from there.
I hate Doug Carlos says you need your tit out. to be little Kim.
That's sexist.
Your titters.
So, do you want to lead us off on this one? What'd you like? What'd you think of it? What'd you think?
I loved it. I thought it was he goes in, he has to use it. First, he gets all her stuff because he's drinking a whole bottle of whiskey. This was kind of like based off I Hate Doug Carlos.
His life in real life?
Yeah, he gets all fucked up and burns all her shit in the fire out in the barbecue pit outside the rest stop. And he wakes up with his pants all burned. Took off his pants during the night and burned them.
Yeah, I mean, that fool drank an entire bottle of whiskey. He pulls up to the truck stop, and he's the only one. He's there, and then there's a lady just sitting there. He gets out and he tries to get some food out of the vending machine. It doesn't work. She walks up.
I forgot about her. What was up with her?
Well, she was just there. You don't really know what's up with her. And he walks up, he puts coins in the machines, and he pulls it, and nothing happens. It's like, that happens to me sometimes. And and so she walks up, and she asks him for a coin. She puts it in, she pulls it, and the food comes out, and he eats it, and she says some wise stuff, and she walks to her truck and drives away. Then it shows him, like, start drinking. He's literally just drinking out of a bottle, and he's kind of having flashbacks of his girlfriend.
That's what it reminded me about. I Hate Doug Carlos.
Lot lizards? Those things suck. There were no lot lizards there.
Those are those big old, like, the big Gila monsters, right? Those
Yeah.
that bite you.
Yeah, they come up to your truck and they ask you for money to be bitten. And so it shows him kind of having these flashbacks of this girl, and you don't know what's going on. And he's got this box, and in the flashbacks it shows her like handing him the box, and he's looking, he's throwing pictures into, he starts drinking, he starts a fire, and he starts throwing the pictures in the fire, and then he looks at one picture of her, and he shoves it in his pocket. Next thing, it's the next day. And the next day, he wakes up, and he's like, oh. And there's all this burnt shit in the fire, and he stands up, and he doesn't have any pants on. And he then proceeds to see his pants on the ground, and he picks them up, and they're, like, burnt. So he is like, well, you can tell. He's like, oh, my stomach. And
he has the beer shits.
Yeah, he has the gurgles because he drank an entire bottle of whiskey.
The bubble guts lyric.
So he ran into the bathroom, and he goes into the stall, and he's sitting there, and then all of a sudden he hears, "You all right over there, fella?" Something like that, or guy, or pal, or whatever. We only have 4 seconds
3,
left.
2, 1.
I'm taking it off. Are you leaving yours on? Oh my god, it's all stuck to me. Look how long this thing is.
I kind of want to keep mine on.
Look how big this thing is.
It makes me feel so sad looking at myself.
You can leave it on if you want.
It makes me feel so sad. Do you see sad? Sad?
It messed my hair up.
Is it sod or is it sod?
It's Zod. Like bow to Zod.
It makes me feel so Zod.
So then you feel better now?
I can breathe. See, I'm not emo anymore. I'm all happy now.
So he goes in his bathroom, and this like weirdo in a stall next to him starts talking, and it just kind of goes from there.
And it's J.K. Simmons.
Yeah.
I think if it wasn't him, I think this movie wouldn't have been as good.
Yeah, J.K. Simmons plays the god, which is just a voiceover role. You never actually see him.
You do see him, but he's
you don't see him as an actual
with
person.
Crazy eyeball.
And he is just slowly building a rapport with the main character. And Wes. And Wes is played by Ryan Kwanti or whatever. Kwantin. I don't know what his name. I don't know.
It's crazy. Like, I know that dude. I've seen him.
He's from True Blood. He's one of the main characters. He's Jason.
I don't
from
watch.
True Blood.
I don't watch vampire movies like that.
But it's True Blood. But it has Rogue in it. Rogue's in it. True Blood. Rogue. X-Men. Okay.
J.K. Simmons is a beast.
Yeah. So J.K. Simmons
Is a beast.
But he's also the beast. How do you, what would you say?
Guillermo del Toro.
Who yeah, Lyric says, why didn't he just puke in the bushes? Because what he actually did was run into the bathroom to puke in there, and that was like really gross. It was really gross because the shot looked like a real rest stop bathroom.
That shit grossed me out. Where he's all hugging the restroom and
yeah,
putting
me
his
too.
face in the toilet, and I'm like, oh fuck.
Yeah, and then he goes out and he's like trying to wipe it out, and the water doesn't work, and he says something like, "Oh, God only knows what was on that toilet seat." And the guy says, "What do you mean?" J.K. Simmons' character is like, "What do you mean God only knows?" And he goes, "It's just an expression, nobody knows." And he's like, "Ah," and then he starts telling him like, "I can tell you, what was on that, those 4,000 particles of fecal matter and all that stuff." And you're like, "What the fuck?" And it turns out he tells him. Does he tell him that he's a god at like pretty shortly after, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he says, "Let me tell you a story," and he tells a story about
Mr. Monkey. He's gonna get La Rona.
La Rona.
La Rona.
So he tells him this story about this god having a kid, and the kid being only born to destroy the world. Because he doesn't like humans, and that's pretty much where it goes. And he's trying to convince him. He's like, "My father's gonna find me, and if he finds me, he's basically gonna force me to destroy the world. So I need something from you in order to stop."
I thought it was hilarious that he's talking to this fucking old god through a glory hole that has a crazy cosmic beast painted on it.
Yeah, and he doesn't really believe that it's he doesn't know what's in there. He tries to look through the glory hole, and all of a sudden he's just blasted, and he's like fucked up. Yeah, it's evil Jesus, and he's like, and he's laying there, and he's having flashbacks of his girlfriend. And it's all super fucked up.
The whole time that was happening, I was like, what? So I knew something had happened. I was kind of like, something's up with that.
So.
Because they never say, it never gets down to the fucking why they broke up or whatever.
Do we want to just give it away right now?
No. I'm just saying, as this is going on, I'm like, something's not right.
Yeah, I actually figured it out kind of early. Like, or at least I had a thought about it, and then it was like...
This one, too, I yelled out.
Proven,
I
right?
knew it.
I fucking knew it.
I fucking knew it. I scared Angel. He fucking threw his shake in the air. Angel gets scared real easy.
So, he's trying to get out of the bathroom. He's like, I need the fuck out of here. And the door's locked, and the cosmic beast is just like, you can't leave. We're destined to be together.
You have to do this for me. You can't leave.
This for me.
Can I leave afterwards? I don't know.
Yeah, so he's just like, holy shit, like, I gotta stick my junk in this glory hole.
That's what he's thinking the whole time.
He's thinking, I gotta stick my junk in this glory hole. At one point, after he looks through the glory hole, like, this weird, like, thing comes through there, and it's all like, and so it's like, all weird, and
I saw something like that at a McDonald's glory hole.
Oh, that's rough. And Gat is just, like, sitting there, like, I need this part of you. And it's like, what the fuck? And meanwhile...
He tries to escape once. He's talking to Gat, distracting him, and he opens up the grate underneath the sink and he climbs in.
Oh, yeah. The god keeps saying, you need to satisfy my needs.
And you're like, what the fuck is he gonna...
And he says, only one part of you can do that. Lyric just redeem rosé all day. So today we have a nice sweet rosé called Porch Swing.
We are also endorsed by them?
No, we're not.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we had to pay $14 for this. But it is a beautiful, let me see what it says. It's beautiful to share. That's what it says. It's beautiful to share. It's the flavors of summer. Strawberry, fresh citrus, and bright fruit.
Summer here, it's fucking mosquitoes and still water.
So it's the taste of mosquitoes and still water. I've
seen a glory hole in real life.
Oh, yeah.
And I looked around and I was like, hey, nobody's here. I'm gonna fucking see what happens.
Dude, I want to carry one of these and like pull it out on somebody. Little knife.
So, you know,
little knife.
it was at some, Jamie said where? It was at some restroom at some fucking side of the road.
Jamie, I've seen a lot of glory holes, but I think what it is it starts out some dickhead sitting there and they just take their knife and they start doing this, and then the next guy does this, and it like slowly makes a hole through there.
So I'm not gonna lie, I tried it and I got a fucking staph infection. I'm just kidding. I didn't get a staph infection. I got something much, much worse.
Oh, this one has a real cork in it. Dang it. Didn't come out. Good, huh? Good. Probably peaked. Probably blew out the speakers. Oh, I didn't bring the glasses for rosé all day. I gotta go get the glasses. Jamie's gonna go get the glasses for us.
Make sure you yell to make sure my mom will hit you with the broom.
So if you go up to the kitchen where his mom is, she's probably up there, and the cabinet over the sink. Dang it! Oh, has your mom met Jamie yet?
No, we sneak her into the bottom because she doesn't like white girls or Swedish girls or Finnish girls. Or what is she?
I think Norwegian or
Norwegian.
Something. I don't know. Blonde hair and blue eyes.
You're gonna go home with red hair, dude. Your wife's gonna see those red hairs. You're gonna be like, "Where the fuck were you? Were you at the fucking glory hole again?"
Dude, we should start a bar just called the Glory Hole. Dude, what the fuck? Why is there no bar called the Glory Hole? Can someone please look up to see if there's a bar?
Why did lyrics say "Sure, Doug, sure"?
I don't know.
Did you have to hit my mom with a shovel like in fucking Psycho Part 2? Remember that scene?
Yeah.
That's the best scene of the whole movie.
Dang, look how pink it is.
Reminds me of the glory hole.
Wait, is this sparkling?
I didn't tell you to stop. I didn't tell you to stop.
Oh my god. You fucking love rosé. Did you tell me to stop yet?
Hey, this is a toast to Lyric. Lyric deserves a full glass of rosé. Because she's a bad bitch.
Lyric, thanks for resubscribing.
This goes out to Lyric.
To happiness and all of your future endeavors.
You have to do it over the microphone. That was shitty. Because mine's full.
That was probably good. Oh, yeah. I'm going to taste this. Look how red it is. So nice and pink.
Damn, this is pretty good. Am I supposed to spit it back in?
You're supposed to do that, I think.
It tastes like the inside of the glory hole ring.
It tastes kind of like, it's got a nice watermelon. I'm tasting...
The inside of the glory hole?
Yeah, watermelon. That's what I said. It actually does have kind of some
Larry
watermelon.
said sniff with your mouth open.
Okay, got it.
How do you do that?
Like this.
I can't breathe when I do that. Oh, I forgot. Lyric's one of those
Sommeliers.
sommeliers.
I bet sommeliers would be like, fucking rosé.
You get out of here with that shit.
I think your mom has the heater on tonight. It's fucking hot in here.
There's a, what do you call it down here?
Swamp cooler.
Swamp cooler.
This is actually pretty good rosé. It's not bad. Let's see if it oxidizes over the week. Next week it'll be completely clear. We need to get some mini What the fuck? You just chugged your rosé?
I thought that's what you're supposed to do.
I don't know. We're in San Antonio. I see people taking shots of daiquiris.
No
Like
shit.
they take shots of full daiquiris. It's weird.
Yeah, and people go see a fucking guy called Bad Bunny.
That's actually a really good rosé. Is it supposed to be good at $14?
Panama Red said I'm drinking red.
Cheers, Panama. Cheers, Jamie.
Woo. Thanks, Lurk. That was pretty good.
Just wipe down my bar rag here. Okay.
So where were we?
I just want to say, have you seen the movie? I'm going way off topic here, but it
It's
just
fine.
popped in my head
It's
because
fine.
I was thinking about stabbing somebody with this. Like in a movie, not in real life. But it made me think about, I always thought, like, why has no one killed anyone with a zip tie in a movie?
Well, that's a horrible fucking way to die.
Dude, you know what? I watched his, I don't even think I told you, I'm Just Fucking With You. Have you seen that? Dude, he kills the guy with a zip tie. He just, like, walks up and he, like, sticks it around his neck and it's like, and the
Dude,
guy's
that's
just like,
fucking terrible. Dude,
Yeah.
don't put that out there. That's terrible.
There's
That's
a movie. It
terrible
had-
way to die.
So me and my friend Justin were
Oh,
always
that's
like,
up there with like shark attack.
yeah,
I think a shark attack's the worst way to die.
really? Why? They say drowning is peaceful, but it seems terrifying to me.
The first, of course, you're going to be like panicking until you take all that water in, and then it becomes
Dude.
euphoric.
And then your boyfriend swims you across the ocean floor.
We don't talk about Fred. X.
Mhm.
They said fire too. Fire,
Fuck.
you only hurt for so long, and then all the nerves die. So
But most people that die by fire die by smoke inhalation.
see, so that's quick.
Is it? You're sitting there choking and gasping until you asphyxiate?
Yeah, but that's
Mm.
the counselor. The fuck is the counselor?
I've never heard of the counselor. With
Oh, Mr. Monkey, you've seen a burnt guy? Was he dead?
probably.
No. The only way I would survive if I was burnt out, if I didn't have any nerve endings, then I could be Darkman.
That'd be cool. Except for that was a terrible, terrible movie.
Did you tear off I'm being serious. This is not a joke. Did you tear off a piece of the skin and try it? Did it taste like chicharron?
That's a terrible thing to say, Carlos.
Why? I would do it.
I don't think you would.
Lyric, what do you mean? What? No, it isn't quick.
Burning. There's no way that's quick. The pain might be over quick, but you're like,
You pass out.
do you?
See, Mr. Monkey, he wanted to do it too. Dude, we're Mexican. We have to try anything. There's a lot of things I don't like, but I will try it.
That's fucked up. So, oh look, The Counselor was written by the dude who wrote No Country for Old Men. I've never heard of The Counselor. With Brad Pitt?
He also wrote The Road. Did you know that?
The guy,
The guy who wrote No Country
Cormac
for Old Men.
McCarthy?
I read the book before I saw the movie, and it's fucking dead on.
I bought The Road for my wife for Valentine's Day one year. I didn't know it was a bad book.
It's
I didn't know it
fucking
was all
great.
fucked up.
It's so good. The
Man.
movie and the book.
All I knew is like, well, this is a nationwide top seller. It should be great. And then it was like this fucking depressing. I'm like, Happy Valentine's Day.
End of the world. Happy Valentine's Day.
That was rough. We got divorced.
But it ends.
That was my first
It
one.
ends in a good outlook. Like the kid finds a family, and they're carrying the light. Remember, he's like, are you carrying the light?"
It's like how Angel ends the series.
We don't talk about that shit on here.
Yeah, Angel. It's like the spinoff from Buffy. It was good. So
I almost subscribed to another channel just so they have the whole Buffy the Vampire.
yeah, Netflix has it. Or Hulu has it. Hulu has it. Hulu has the entire Angel and the entire Buffy, all seasons. I think Buffy has 8 seasons and Angel has 9. No. Angel has 8 seasons and Buffy has 9, I think. But I can't remember. But I did watch them all.
I mean, but you also like True Blood.
I've only seen a couple episodes of True Blood.
I'm not gonna lie, I've seen all the seasons.
I knew it. All 8? Oh, how did I know there were 8?
Of True Blood?
Yeah.
Dude,
There were 8 seasons.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I'll just fuck with you. I'm gonna tell you right now. I fucking could not stop thinking about that last episode. I couldn't. It
I haven't
fucked
seen
with
the
me.
last episode.
I'm not gonna say anything about it. It fucked with me for at least a week.
Jamie said she feels like you wouldn't like Buffy.
I don't know. I don't know if I would like it.
So Josh Wheaton,
Who's a dickhead?
I've never met him personally. That's hearsay. So I just recently watched.
You're not my daughter, Lyric. She watched Buffy.
It's great. I just watched Cabin in the Woods, which is co-written by Josh Wheaton.
That's when I knew. I mean, I don't care. Power to him, but that's when I realized Josh Whedon was gay.
What, when he wrote Cabin in the Woods? Why?
Because he went with his co-writer. They holed themselves up in a hotel room. And they wrote this story.
I didn't know anything about that.
Yeah, look it up.
Well,
He did not have to say they were butt naked the entire time. But he did.
I don't know if I believe that part, but
Even Lyric thinks I wouldn't like it.
but it was cool watching Cabin in the Woods after watching Angel and Buffy, because a lot you can see where some of the demons came from. Because he has a lot of different demons in. I want to look to see if Doug Jones was in Cabin in the Woods as any of the creatures.
He's too good to star in a low-budget movie like that.
Is he? He was in Buffy.
I know, but Buffy was big
He
back
was in
then.
2 episodes of Buffy.
I fucking can't stand that dude.
Well,
Because every time they interview him, he fucking sounds like he's so fucking conceited.
so the creepiest.
Fuck you, Doug Jones. If Kevin Peter Hall didn't die, he'd be doing all your fucking roles, you piece of shit.
I think you're probably blowing out the mics.
Sorry, Jamie.
So
Lyric said Buffy made me buy, probably.
because of Willow. See, I know. I got you, Willow.
Don't talk about Willow, that little fucking little person. What's his name?
That's a different Willow.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. What's his name?
Warwick Davis.
Ah, fuck that dude.
Willow. Hello, I'm Willow. Did that sound like him?
No, it fucking did not. Don't ever do that again. It sounded like him.
I'm Willow. So
Fucking terrible.
I love Willow.
I do too, but I wish they would have did special effects where they took a life-size person and just shrunk it down.
So I watched a whole lot about Cabin in the Woods, and it's freaking awesome. And I know we're talking about Cabin in the Woods, so I'm not going to say anything else about it tonight, because we're going to talk about Cabin in the Woods during Halloween.
How many times can you say Cabin in the Woods?
I was trying for 14. I was trying for 14. Yeah, this guy is stuck in a bathroom. With
Oh
a
yeah,
god,
we're back to
with
the
a
glory
god.
hole.
And this is the best part of our channel, just going off on tangents. We should call ourselves like the Tangent.
Dude, see, they fucking scare me. But did I ever tell you the time that this is a different tangent? I used to go out to the Heat, hashtag the Heat, the gay bar every Thursday night where it was hopping, dude. So we'd go out and I blacked out.
Mm-hmm.
I blacked out.
Mm-hmm. I heard that.
I wish
I didn't, but I did.
I went out with Dalen. You know Dane that comes in?
Uh-huh.
My friend Dane, his brother.
Dude, he's a
super ripped.
buff dude.
None of them work out. It's all fucking genetics. It is. They're fucking, I tell them, I'm like, ripped fucking black guys. Dalen is ripped. Like, he has titties. But these titties are solid fucking muscle. Well, he was out with us that night. And I just remember blacking out. And I woke up on the dance floor. I woke up on the dance floor. And I was fucking dancing with a little person. And she was hot. She was hot. Yeah. And I was all grabbing her, and I was like, what is that? She was like, oh, I brought my mag flashlight. Don't worry about that. I just made that up. Not the dancing. Why does I fucking come out of my blackout, and I see Dalen laughing at me, and all my friends laughing at me because this little person is grinding on my leg.
That's awesome.
It was awesome. But then I was like, Mr. Monkey.
You're the butt boy.
And I felt bad. I picked her up by the back of her shirt and the hoop on her back of her jeans, and I threw her over the bar. And I was out. That's the end of my story. It was all true except me throwing her. And the mag flashlight.
I bet the mag light part was true.
And I didn't hear the end of it for fucking months.
Where are those guys at? I haven't seen them in a while.
They like all my stuff on
the Instas?
On
the twits?
My face. What is it, my face?
My face.
My face. Like a chihuahua.
Oh. So
where were we? I'm sorry. That was a crazy Willow Warwick Davis little person tangent.
J.K. Simmons plays Cthulhu's kid. And wait, did we already say that?
Yeah.
So
he's already telling him, "Look, I need you to do something.
I need you to do something for me.
What does he say?
I need you to satisfy my."
So you're like, "Fuck, this dude's gonna have to stick his cock in the glory hole and satisfy."
Yeah, some weird thing already came out of the glory hole that was all weird.
It's like a fucking H.P. Lovecraft fucking nightmare blob.
Yeah, and he tells him I'm becoming corporeal before I completely transform.
That's a fucking $10 word right there.
That's like a ghost story word. Incorporeal. That's what they used to call ghost in the 30s, in the 1800s.
Remember that for band name.
I think Tiger Army already took that.
Oh.
So they, he's telling him, I just need you to do this one thing. The world's going to end if you don't, what about the memory of your girl?
If the world ends,
no one will remember her.
Nobody will remember her. Everybody will be gone forever. So he starts it starts fucking with his head.
Starts fucking with him. So he decides, I'm going to do it. I'm going to give you the part of me you need to satisfy your earthly form. And he walks up.
Pulls down his britches.
Pulls down his skivvies.
And sticks that fucking...
Shoves it right in the hole.
Shoves that fucking glorious... That's why it's called glorious. His glorious dick right in that hole.
Yeah. And what happens next?
He goes, what the fuck is that?
Yeah. He does not want no penis.
He goes, I don't have anything to do with your genitals.
Yeah, I don't want your genitals.
And he's all, what does he say? You don't have to be fucking rude about it.
Well, he said something that couldn't satisfy me or something. And he's like, you don't have to be rude about it. And then he's like, well, then what do you need? And he says, I need a piece of your liver. And he gives him a piece of glass and is like,
It's all fucking dirty and shit.
Yeah, he's like,
this movie grossed me out.
Dude,
Every time he would fall on the floor and rub his face on the floor and drink water out of his
he's
thing.
in a dirty fucking restaurant.
And I kept telling myself, it was so gross. I kept telling myself, this is all a set. It's all a set. That's all paint. Like, this is a brand new set. But it looks so real and fucking gross.
So at this point, there's already been a whole thing we haven't discussed is this guy shows up that's there to clean the rest stop. Well, he's getting ready to leave, and he takes out his earbud, and he hears Wes screaming in the bathroom, help me, help me. And he walks in, and Wes is like trying to tell him what's going on. And he can't even talk anymore. And he's just like, you know, erratic and can't really explain what's happening. And he comes in and the door shuts behind him.
And they're fucked.
He's like, it's too late. Stuck. And so the god is like...
Yeah, it's like, it's too late. You include him in this.
He's now part of this.
He's part of it.
And he's like, I'll take care of it. And he basically tells Wes to go into the stall and he'll take care of it. Well, Wes goes into the stall and you just hear like fucked up gnashing noises,
gurgling,
and you see him. He kind of looks out and it's just like a flash of him getting like, you know, fucked up. And this is one of my favorite scenes of the whole thing. Is he's sitting there in the toilet like and this mist starts coming down.
Yeah, it starts raining blood.
At first it's just this light mist, and then you realize it's red, and it starts coating everything, and then it's just raining blood. Like he's literally like rained blood down on him. And he comes out of the stall when that's done, or no, then a heart like actually comes underneath the stall and like beats like 3 or 4 times and it stops.
I'm going to tell you right now, that was... Out of all the horror movies I've ever seen, that is the most realistic looking
heart. It looked like a real heart.
Realistic.
I mean, other than it was still beating.
What is it?
Slayer. Raining blood.
Fucking Slayer. Yeah, that heart looks so fucking real.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck, they did a good job on that. They didn't do a lot for a movie. I mean, I guess it takes place in a fucking rest stop bathroom. There's not a lot of special effects, but what they did, it's good stuff.
Yeah, and this is another movie where there's a lot of comic stuff, but it's played like so deadpan. It's kind of just like the other movie in that respect, where they're like, it's fucked up and funny, but played so serious that it's like weird. You know, it's just weird. So he comes out of the stall at that point, and there's like. There's an eyeball over near the sink. There's a full leg laying on the ground. There's like the heart, and he's like still like, fuck, I need to get out of this bathroom. And and the god is trying to tell him like, you need to satisfy me or the world's going to end. Your lady's going to end. And he keeps trying to slip into this like memory hole, and he's like thinking about his girlfriend,
and he keeps going in there saying, get out of there.
Yeah, and he's like stop going there, like listen to me, you know, you've got to do this or the world's going to end. And that's when he convinces him like, you got to give me this part or even her memory's going to be gone because nothing will be left. And that's when he shoves his schlong in the hole, and he's like, what's this? And then he tells him it's got to be your liver. And so then he gives him this piece of glass, and he's like, you got to do it willingly. And so he's like holding this glass to him, and he's like, ugh. And then he's getting ready to do it, and he goes, and you hear like, you know, J.K. Simmons' voice, this is like, wrong side. You know, and he's like, oh, that was funny.
It's on the other side.
And so like, he sits there and he stabs the shit out of himself, and he starts cutting, and that was pretty cool. And he gets cut open, and what happens? Like basically a suction tube body part comes from the glory hole and goes inside of him and rips out a piece of his liver.
And while he's doing this, he's having flashbacks, and you see what really fucking happened.
Yeah, Yeah.
You see why they broke up, and you're like, I was like, I fucking knew something was up.
Yeah. Yeah. So there's
there's a red box that they keep showing in his car.
I would call that a memory box. All white people have one.
Mexicans call it a filing cabinet.
Okay. I call it a memories box.
He has a memory box. They keep showing it, but they don't show what's really in it. Well, actually, they do. There's a bunch of pictures.
Yeah, but they don't show the pictures.
Well, they show her in a flashback. You don't have a filing cabinet? Every Mexican has a filing cabinet. Mr. Monkey. So it's a flashback, and you see she buys him a teddy bear, and she says, push the button. It says, I love you. That was pretty good. And then she finds this fucking memory box that he already has. And she starts going through it. She pulls out all these pictures.
I'm going to imitate the pictures. Are you ready?
Yeah, he pulls this one. Then she's like, pulls out another one. Pulls out another one. And she's like, what the fuck are these?
And it's all these women.
It's all these women. And that's when I was like, this motherfucker's a serial killer. He's a fucking serial killer.
And then it flashes to him when she's asking what it is. He's staying there holding a knife.
Yeah, when she's like, what is this? He turns around. He's holding a knife. Motherfucker's a serial killer.
He killed the bitch.
He fucking killed her. That's why he was important. Because he was a fucking nobody. And he needed a nobody. Because I guess he wanted the world to survive. And why not? Why get somebody that's good in this world?
Yeah.
Why get somebody that's a piece of shit?
Well, see, so that's the thing is he told me, he goes, you can survive with only 25% of your liver.
Not if you use a fucking shit covered piece of glass to cut it
it'll
open.
regenerate. So he's like, okay, well, I'm going to save the entire world. And he cuts himself open. And then he's basically, it flashes to that. And he's like, you're like, holy fuck, this guy's a serial killer. And so then Gat is like, we don't belong in this world. We're both dark and evil, and we're forces of destruction. And before he decided to actually kill himself, you actually see Cthulhu coming to destroy the world for just a brief moment.
I wish they would have did a little bit better on that.
Yeah, that was very. It was
kind of cartoony.
Yeah, it was kind of. It wasn't the greatest CGI, but it wasn't terrible.
I just wish it looked more like
the movie was
Cthulhu.
so good that I think that I can overlook that.
Yeah, it didn't bother me because the movie was good.
And I liked when the god was like, I don't want to become corporeal because I want to basically be trapped so I can't destroy the world because I love the world and I love humanity. And he's like, but I'm going to take you out of this world too because
you don't deserve to be here.
You don't deserve to be here either.
You don't deserve to be in this beautiful world.
And so I thought that was like a really cool.
Oh.
Yeah, I thought that.
Oh.
Yeah, I was like, oh. I thought that was really cool. And what I thought, the other thing that I thought, so I thought the Cthulhu that was coming to destroy the world looked a little bit cheesy, but the other thing that looked cheesy is on his way when J.K. Simmons' character, when the voice is saying like, you don't deserve to be here. That's cool, Jamie. It shows him laying there oh, I'm fucked up. I'm like dying. Like I realize I'm dying. This wasn't a good idea. The blood all of a sudden was all like weird. It looked like Heinz 57 steak sauce. It was like an orangey, like brown. Did you notice that? Like all over the floor, it looked just like Heinz 57, which I love, by the way. But
Heinz 57?
Yeah,
of course, yeah.
Fucking good.
You can't go any other way. That's one thing I always buy. Mustard.
It's so tangy.
Mustard, I buy just generic mustard. But ketchup, dude, you gotta buy Heinz.
So it was weird, but you know what I'm talking about? The steak sauce, Heinz 57.
Oh yeah, steak sauce. Yeah,
that tangy stuff. Yeah, it's weird. That's what the blood looked like. So that I thought that was really cool that he was like, I'm gonna kill this fucking piece of shit motherfucker because I want to save the world. But so that was,
And he was like, heroes are remembered.
yeah, you won't be remembered.
You won't be remembered at all.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck yeah.
And so I at the beginning thought, okay, she's dead. Something's up. Like she's not alive. Like
Yeah, I was kind of like,
Okay.
why did they break
yeah,
it? Like, what's going on?
I kind of thought some of the weird things that were happening. I was
And
like,
you could
okay,
tell.
she's dead.
I was like, dude, he kept calling her, leaving her messages.
Yeah, and she. Well,
was
you know
like,
what?
that
You know
dude
what did it? It's like I just wanted to hear your voice. And I've seen other movies where people like call the cell phone of somebody who's dead just to hear them pick up the voice. You know, just to hear the voice of them. You know, so I was like, oh, I bet she's dead. I didn't think he was a serial killer necessarily until way later, but I thought she was dead pretty early. So all that being said, after we watched it, and then I watched a couple interviews with the writer or the director, Rebecca McKendry. So Rebecca McKendry, this is like the second or third movie she's directed.
What else did she do?
The last one was like a Christmas movie. I wrote it down. Hang on. All the Creatures Were Stirring. It's like a kind of B.
Didn't she do Tales of Halloween?
Yes, she did that too.
I haven't seen it, but they said it's one of the best anthologies.
So
I want to watch it now.
So she is the director of marketing for Fangoria. And her husband...
Side note, I have an amazing collection of Fangorias since I was in middle school.
You do.
Let me know if you want me to bring someone and I'll show y'all.
So her husband wrote the movie, and she is also one of the co-hosts of there's a collab horror podcast that's called Shockwaves that she is the co-host of, and it's one of the guys.
I think I've heard of that.
Yeah, it's one of the guys from Blumhouse and her.
Oh man, we should message her.
I know. And so they do a weekly. I've listened to a couple episodes of it. It's pretty good. They're just kind of deep diving into horror stuff, and so she's a co-host on that. She's like like I said, she's the marketing manager for Fangoria, and she's done I think 3 movies. I think three full lengths. I'm pretty sure. I can't remember exactly.
I'm pretty sure that Tales of Halloween is on Halloweener. I said Halloweener. Halloween are on one of the streaming services. I've seen them.
We should just throw it on top of the 31 movies we got to watch right now.
Fuck. Dude, we got like 20 more movies to watch.
I know.
Tomorrow we're watching at least 2 or 3.
Yeah. So, yeah, that was cool. I guess there's like a lot of other...
Fangoria is based out of Austin now, right?
I think so Fangoria was bought out by a company, and then it was rebought like 2 or 3 years ago, and that company I think is in Florida. The company that owns it now. So it's like on the third company, because after the fire happened. The
fire burned all the original,
the back copies,
all the back copies. Yeah. So I have issue number 1 with Godzilla on the cover. I have like,
that's my Godzilla.
Fuck no!
That's my Godzilla movie.
No, it was not.
Is that not
Is that him fucking farting or what?
It's him as a baby in the crib, in the egg. It's him in the egg.
No, it's not. Yeah, so I have like issue number 1, You've seen my collection, right? Yeah. You've seen it.
The first time you showed it to me, I just sat there looking at it for like an hour. I was just like, this is crazy. I was like, can I take it out of the plastic?
I was in fucking middle school, and I would take them to school in middle school, and people were like, what is this? And I was like, dude, this is the shit right here.
Dude, here's mine. Mine were, I would get Fangoria and I would start ripping the pictures out and tacking them to my wall.
I'm not going to say they're in mint condition. I looked through them so many times. They're pretty much falling apart, a lot of them. Because I fucking would read everything about it. I've been a horror fan since in middle school.
Dude, so luckily I'm not doing a ninja TV show right now because I used to get Ninja Magazine and Fangoria Magazine. Those were
Don't get me wrong. I went and saw American Ninja 1 and 2 at the theater.
Anyway, so my favorite part of American Ninja is when I think his name was Michael, is whenever they first have the trucks going down the street and the ninjas attack, and then he jumps out and he's like the private, but he's like all of a sudden he's fighting ninjas. And the main ninja, which I'm not sure if it was Sho Kasugi or not.
I think he came out in the first two.
Okay, and so the guy jumps up and he starts fighting the ninjas, and the real ninja, the Japanese ninja, goes, "He possesses great skills." I fucking love that part. And yeah, so like. Yeah,
I would go see all these movies with my friend, my best friend back then, Marcos Vieira. I found him on Facebook, and I added him as a friend, but I don't think he remembers me. We would go to all the movies, we'd do each other's birthday parties, and he would go with me, and he had a full ninja outfit.
Oh, dude,
that he would dress up in. His mom, he convinced his mom to buy the claws.
Dude,
that motherfucker had
shit.
It was the real claws, and I'm like, they sold those to you,
dude.
You're fucking 11.
So the mall that was in my town, there was a mall that went out of business because the new mall came in. So we all called it the new mall.
Was it a strip mall? Then it turned into a huge mall.
No, it was like a huge mall. It had like a Dillard's, a J.C. Penney's, a Sears, like all.
We didn't have that shit back then. We had South Park Mall.
No, dude, there was a McCreeless Mall.
What did I see? I saw a couple of movies there.
So
can't remember what I saw there.
So we go to the new mall, and when it first opens, and you go in the main entrance, and right to the right, one of the small places was called Rebirth Leather. Okay, so it's a leather shop. In the back of the leather shop, there's a case that's like probably like 8 feet wide and 4 feet tall. It's all ninja shit. There were stars, shuriken. There were nunchucks. There were balisongs. There were the claws. There were the shoes. There was everything. So we're like 13 years old going in there and being like, how much for the 8-point star? And they're just selling this shit to kids, like, oh, it was crazy.
That's why I liked that movie I showed you. Remember the beginning the other day?
Which one?
The ninja movie.
Oh, yeah. What was that called?
I can't remember. But remember the fucking ninja stars are like cutting people's fucking faces in half? That's why I love that.
Tattoo movie.
That's why I fucking...
What was that movie? It was one we watched on the trailer show, right?
Ninja... No. Remember
You just showed it to me.
I showed you at the shop?
Yeah.
Oh, it was great. That brings back so many memories.
It wasn't until I was about 18 that I realized Rebirth Leather was a custom leather shop.
They probably sold sold shit to fucking I Hate Doug Carlos.
So the leather shop was definitely not geared towards ninjas.
But leather daddies?
It was more geared towards leather daddies. But for some reason, they had this little ninja section. And
it's to bring in the kids.
It's to bring in the kids.
Bring in the kids.
But
don't look at this side.
After I started getting older, I was like, why are these guys coming in here buying like thin leather?
I didn't know. Why would they buy leather underwear?
Dude. When I got older and realized, I was like, oh shit, that's what they're buying this stuff for. I'm like, okay, well, I'm still gonna go get my ninja gear. That was back in the day of CODs. Remember, you could like open Ninja magazine and you'd be like, fuck yeah, I want these ninja boots. And you would just like cut out the paper and send it in. And the UPS guy would show up and be like, you owe me $12. You give him $12 and you had your ninja boots.
I miss those days.
Dude, you know what was really good in the back of Ninja magazine? Chuck Norris action jeans. They had a crotch that
didn't quit.
They had a crotch that was
The crotch
stretchable,
didn't
so you
quit.
could do karate kicks. And there was a picture of Chuck Norris doing a full-on
I
side
see.
kick.
You would tell girls, "I see you're looking at my moose knuckle."
Dude,
Girls
Oh
have
my
camel
God.
toes. Guys have moose knuckles.
dude. So
Especially with the Chuck Norris action jeans.
I wish I still had all the Fangoria stuff, but at a certain point, my life changed a whole lot when I started touring and
Mr.
stuff.
Monkey said he wears his shorts. Do your little fucking butt cheeks hang out the back?
Ugh. At a certain
No, Mr. Monkey has nice butt cheeks.
at a certain point, my life changed, and I started touring, and I did that for a really long time. And so I didn't have a place to keep my stuff, so I started selling all my collectibles, and anything, most of my comic books, any horror
stolen.
magazines, any of that stuff, got stolen. But anything I had left, I pretty much sold. So even if I had Fangorias that I didn't shred to stick on my wall and make wallpaper, they would have got sold during that time anyways.
Don't worry, when I die, I'm gonna leave all my Fangorias to you.
Sweet.
Fucking goddamn fucking wine corkscrew to the fucking throat. That was a crazy tangent. Moose knuckles and ninja fucking stars and
Wait, are we still talking about a movie? I thought we were just hanging out drinking.
yeah, I guess so.
Okay, here's how I feel about these two movies. Glorious, I think you should watch.
Glorious, yeah, of course.
Butt Boy is one of those ones where
shit. Lyrics,
nah.
lyrics, excuse me?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. So Glorious is I think people should watch Glorious. I think it's good. I'm gonna say
It's one of the most original movies so far this year.
it's good. It's good. And I listened to an interview with the director, Rebecca M, and she
I think I'm in love with her.
so they did
Did you hear me?
Yeah, I did. But she's married, so I'm not gonna say anything. They wrote and
Lyrics said what
directed.
Doug wants, Doug gets.
They wrote that movie during COVID lockdowns.
Is that the thing nowadays? Everybody says that.
Well, I think she actually said that they were super broke and COVID was kind of crushing them and shit, and so
It crushed everybody.
they ended up being we got to do something, and they wrote this movie and got it financed. So
Fuck yeah, and they went on fucking Shudder.
So Ryan, the main guy that plays Wes, he's actually kind of a big actor, and it's but he was a really big in True Blood, and so
He was the boyfriend, right?
yeah, Jason, yeah.
That's where I remember.
So he did. He was in over 80 episodes. I think he was in nearly every episode. So he did. She was saying she wanted him for the role, but
that's cool.
she was like, oh my god, he's gonna be too hard to get,
he probably read the
low
script and
budget
was
off.
like, "Fuck yeah, I'll do it. I would."
Barbara Crampton was the producer.
Who's that?
Barbara Crampton from Beyond, the actual
Oh.
Barbara Crampton.
Okay, I was like,
Yeah.
she sounds familiar.
Yeah, she was
Okay.
the actual producer, Reanimator, From Beyond, Chopping Mall.
Oh, shit,
Yeah,
that's
she was the
fucking
producer.
awesome.
So Rebecca texted her and said, "Hey, I'd like to try to get Ryan in this role," and she's like, well, I'll text him. She already had his info and stuff.
What the fuck? That's
she
awesome.
texted him and sent him the script. And I guess he, like, the next day they were on a Zoom meeting talking about it. And
hey, you want to be in this movie? You're a guy.
Isn't that crazy?
Winds up at a rest stop and a fucking demigod.
Yeah. Have you seen any of the newer movies that she's in? I haven't either. I mean, I know there's a couple where she's like plays smaller parts. But I kind of want to see some, but I haven't seen any. So yeah, so that was cool. I thought that was cool that I didn't even see in anything because there's nothing on either one of these movies on IMDb.
Like, nothing at all.
Like,
you would think because J.K. Simmons is on it, you know?
Yeah, but there's like no trivia. There's nothing. And so, the only way I really found out anything was like I looked up interviews. Like I was like, interview about this, and so I found a bunch of interviews, and listened to them, and that's where I kind of saw it. But yeah, it was cool. And J.K. Simmons, they knew they wanted him because they wanted somebody who had like a big, vocal presence and was able to go from being like, oh, hey, what's up, to like angry, to like all this. J.K. Simmons, I guess they did all the scenes. They blocked out everything. It was COVID, so they blocked it. They did everything by Zoom, and then they like rehearsed the scenes and read through them over and over. And then Ryan went in and did all the scenes, recorded everything without J.K. Simmons was never there.
Well, he did a good fucking job.
So then after they had one of the producers just read his lines, so Ryan would have something to go off of for his acting. And then J.K. Simmons watched the movie and did the voiceover for it. So it was like pretty cool. Like, I mean, it's pretty cool that they were like,
that's cool that they got him.
Yeah.
Like he was like, all right, cool, I'll do it.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, after, I don't know, I figure after he did the Farmers commercials, it would be really hard to get him. Like, where do you go from Farmers?
I had no idea that the Farmers Insurance commercials, he's actually a professor at Farmers Insurance University.
Yeah.
It's so weird. I never knew that.
Yeah.
And he's a professor and he has a name. And you can notice the name on his fucking name plaque on his desk.
Dude, yeah, he's a character for Farmers.
That's so fucking cool.
There's like a whole short story about that. Yeah, it's weird. But...
You've seen Whiplash, right?
Is that the one where...
He's a drum teacher?
Whiplash is the one with Elliot Page.
No, fuck that. No.
And she's like a roller derby person.
No.
I mean, he.
Yeah, you gotta make sure. Shit, we just lost some fucking people. It's gonna be okay.
Yeah, okay. But he was in Juno with her.
Yeah, he's the best part of that movie.
Yeah.
No, have you seen Whiplash?
I have not.
Dude, it's so fun. Lyric. It's Whip It.
Whip it. Whip it. Yeah,
and
that's
they got
a good movie.
And they got
it the evil.
And they got
Come on, man. Get with it.
And they got it what? And they got it the evil.
And I got it the
Whip
evil, baby.
Yeah, Lyric made me watch Whip It. I mean, Whiplash.
Oh, okay.
She didn't make me. Bad. Actually, she made me watch Whip It too. It was actually pretty good. Because what's her name was in it from Green Room.
Oh, maybe Bluth.
Yes, she's awesome. Yeah, Whiplash. You haven't seen, dude? Whiplash is fucking intense. He's a fucking cocksucker in that.
I feel like I have seen that. He's like a super angry. He's
like one more time.
Drumline. I mean, he's a super angry.
One more time, and then he fucking throws a chair at him. Dude, it's so good. I'm gonna watch that shit again.
So I got a story. You want me to tell you a story about
middle school band? I want to tell you. I want you to tell me a story.
So I was in middle school band.
Did you get touched?
No, I did not.
Okay, I don't want to hear it then.
But okay.
No, continue.
So I was in middle school band, and I went to school with one of the guys who was in Guar, and is currently
Zach.
and he's currently in Rise Against.
Yeah,
And-
I told you he has a good. Like they interview him a lot in that gore.
Yeah,
You gotta
so
watch
we
it.
went to school together from like second grade till we graduated or something. So
I'm sorry, Mr. Monkey said they didn't play your pito.
I don't know what pito is.
Think about it.
Penis? Penis? So he was doing something like trying to be funny, and the band director threw a pin at him, and it like hit him right. It hit him, and like he was like, "I'm so sorry," and it was like he freaked out. But like our
The band teacher?
yeah, but our band teacher was crazy. He was like, "That's wrong. What are you doing? This sounds terrible."
You need to watch Whiplash. Then.
Yeah. And I
Holy
was
fuck.
like,
J.K. Simmons is a fucking lunatic
I was
in
like,
this
"Why
movie.
the fuck am I in band right now?"
Dude,
Like,
there's a
it's not
scene.
fun.
There's a scene where he gets into a fucking car crash, and he fucking goes all fucked up, and he's late. He's fucking late to a fucking performance, and J.K. Simmons is like, "Get the fuck out of here!" And he's all bloody and fucking broken arm.
It's like one of the performers,
Yeah, it's the main kid, dude. It's fucking.
and it's like a high school band or a middle school
No,
band.
he's in Juilliard.
Oh, Juilliard. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's Juilliard. Juilliard's like the most prestigious.
Mr. Monkey
school.
said, "Don't mess with my toot toot."
Don't you mess with my toot toot. That's a song.
Damn, I know.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm gonna have to listen to that on the way home.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
a
skip
good
it.
song.
I'm gonna skip. What's his name? Bad Bunny.
Oh, Bad Bunny.
And listen to.
You're not
Don't
gonna
You
go to
Mess
the Bad Bunny show.
Don't you mess with my toot toot.
So Percio, I don't know if you're here, but if you're still here or not, but I did find multiple places that sell cachaça here after you mentioned it.
What is it?
Cachaça.
What is it?
Oh, it's a Brazilian. It's a Brazilian sugar cane liquor. The closest, I mean, it's like Brazilian rum is what people call it, but
Frankie, are you still here? Do you carry it?
but it's like fermented differently at a different point. So I'm gonna get some so we can make some cachaça drinks. I can't remember what the cachaça drink is called right now, but it's lemon and cachaça, and Jamie knows. I was just talking to her about it. Jamie, what is that cachaça drink called? Caipirinha. It's called caipirinha.
Like
Dang,
Capiotera?
you like how I screamed it? I
Capiotera?
like blurted it out so Jamie couldn't beat me.
Capiotera?
We're gonna make some caipirinas.
Capoeira? The dance fighting drink?
No, that's capoeira.
Capoeira.
I do capoeira. You didn't know that?
No, you do not.
Yeah, dude.
So you break dance and beat
Yeah, it's
people's
like
asses?
break dancing. I go
You
out,
break dance and beat people's asses?
dude. I wait until I see somebody like trying to start shit, and I go up and I like start like,
Windmilling their asses?
and I windmill and I fucking kick the shit out of them. It's awesome. I mean, I used to do it a lot more when I was in my younger age and I was reading more ninja magazines. Dude, so we used to make our own ninja weapons. So one of them that we used to do, and I'll show you how to do it, is we used to take scissors. You know, like not the safety scissors because those are like curved on them, but the ones that are sharp. You take those and you break them, break the handles off so they're still connected, but then you open it up and you just put some duct tape around it. Dude, that bitch throws like it's crazy. I'll make you one.
Yes.
We used to take my grandma would be like, "Where'd my head go?" The one she put her wigs on. I'm like, "Oh, that shit's getting stabbed by some ninja weapons." Oh, Jamie redeemed the fog machine. The fog machine is kind of crazy because I don't think it like
Keep going. Don't
shows
stop.
on camera as much as
Don't
it
stop.
does
Don't stop.
here.
Don't stop.
But like, I feel like your mom is probably like, "What the fuck is going on
He's
down
like,
there?"
those motherfuckers are ripping up those blunts.
She like thinks we're like bonging it out.
Is there anybody out there?
We're also going to be talking about The Fog. John Carpenter's 1980.
We should have that running the whole time we're talking about The Fog.
Dude, if you can pay for the $400 worth of fog juice.
Is that how much it's worth?
It's expensive. No, it's not that expensive.
It went up because fog juice.
Everything went up.
Dude, fog juice is like the creature that produces the fog juice is like dying,
Extinct.
right?
Yeah.
It's like dying. There's very little left.
Yeah. See, I wonder, can people still see the fog right now? Because, I mean, it's still foggy as shit in here.
I think so. We can't see it. There's so much fog.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Oof. Man.
So what do you give Glorious?
Glorious. I would call Glorious a 4 out of 5. If I was going to say points of the star, I'd say 4 points of the star.
You know what? I'm going to go different. I'm going to give it a thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Yeah.
That's cool. I'm going to give it 1 cheers.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to give it 2 cheers. You fucking want to fucking up?
I'm going to give it an uncorking. Not working, never mind. We're just making shit up now. But it was good. I would say out of these 2 movies, I would say definitely watch Glorious. I think it's worth a watch.
Watch Butt Boy 2. It's fucking weird.
It's weird.
I'm gonna give it 3/4. 3/4 of a thumbs up. It could have been a little bit better. Like I said, it's called fucking Butt Boy. Shove more shit up your butt. Shove more kids. I want to see that fucking. I want to see some fucking kids up that ass.
I think Butt Boy is definitely, if you're kind of into weird horror stuff, like if you like trauma like stuff, this is a great movie too. Like it's just like weird.
Just be warned, that is nothing like Trauma.
No,
Trauma's fucked.
Yeah, but I mean, but it's still like it's got this weird premise, and it's like it's what I like about Butt Boy is more the way it's shot. Like it's a really good cinematic movie. Like it's got some shortcomings, obviously, but it's like I think most people
said shortcomings.
I feel like most people would think the same way you do. They'd be like, "Oh, what the fuck was that?" But if you like,
well, now that I know it was only $150,000, it's not that bad.
Yeah, it was like that dude made it himself. Like he acted.
He did a good job for $150,000.
I think he acted in it because he couldn't afford an actor. Like I mean, like seriously, like it was kind of crazy. But what I really liked was just the actual kind of like looking at how he shot it, like how he had certain looks for different characters and how the camera movements and everything. Like it was the cinema aspect of it was maybe better than the overall story, but I did like it. But I kind of feel that like how I think most people might not look past the story and see like how well it was shot. But
it was pretty fucking original too. Just like
it was very original, and I really liked how they like had this like ridiculous story of a guy who's shoving stuff up his butt, and they just played it so deadpan. It was just so straightforward. Like, oh no, this is just normal, like where are they going? What's happening with them? Like it's just like kind of. They try to keep it from being funny, and I kind of like that. But I would say they're both worth a watch. But if you don't have time, Glorious is actually a really good movie.
Glorious is on Shudder, and Butt Boy you can only find it on Tubi.
Yeah, it's free.
And you should download Tubi on your smart TV. They have so many fucking movies.
Dude, they have a lot.
It is ridiculous. Maybe 4 times during the movie you'll have to watch like a 2-minute
and
commercial.
You know what's also cool is it tells you commercial coming up in 15 seconds. So you like know there's about to be a break, which I kind of like. And
it's uncut, so you don't have to worry about them cutting shit out.
Yeah.
But holy fuck, I was looking through the movies on that shit. There's so many movies.
Yeah. Yeah, there are a lot of movies, and like you said, they're uncut. They're completely free. If you are completely broke, but you have just like the most basic cable and you can't afford streaming services, Tubi is the way to go.
Yeah, Tubi's great. And it's free. Totally free.
There's a lot of good horror movies. I mean, there's just a lot of good movies on there and TV shows.
And you can subscribe and log in, and it'll keep on file what you've watched.
Yeah.
And you can add movies. And
you know what? They actually have a really cool feature on there is that you can like basically purge stuff from your watch history completely and purge your like rating and all kind of stuff, which you can't even do on like some of the paid ones. But I think Tubi's great. Like for something where it's completely free as long as you just have basic cable, like you don't even have to have basic cable. I don't even have cable.
Internet and a smart TV.
You just have to have internet and a smart TV. And it's 100% free. So, yeah. I don't know. You got any more ninja stuff to talk about?
Did I talk about the shit ninja?
Shit ninja? No. What shit ninja?
So my good friend Dennis, he's also one of my apprentices that actually became an amazing tattoo artist in Seattle.
Yeah.
He told me one day, he was like, did I ever tell you about my shit ninja story? And I was like, no. He was like, so I went to my friend's house and my friend came out and said, dude, I just bought this full ninja outfit. It has the shoes and the fucking mask and everything. Right when he said that, his mom came out and said, hey boys, do you want some grapes? So he goes, yeah. My friend was poor, very poor. He rarely ate. He had like scabies and shit. I'm serious, dude. I felt bad for this guy. That's why I apprenticed him. Now he's doing so well. So he ate a whole bag of grapes because he hadn't eaten.
He was like, if I don't eat these grapes now,
I'm not going to eat. So he was like, told his friend, can I try on the ninja outfit? So he was like, yeah. So he fucking put on the ninja outfit, and his friend was like...
He told you this story?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's like, let's go to the roof and jump off like a real ninja. So he was like, all right. So my friend Dennis put on the fucking outfit, went to the roof and jumped off.
Hit the ground, shit himself.
Right when he hit the ground, all those fucking grapes came out. Filled up the ninja shoes full of diarrhea. Great.
Yeah, because the ninja shoes, the costume's tucked into the ninja shoes.
Yes. That's how I knew it was real, a real story. His friend was like, you can keep the ninja outfit. My friend had to walk home with his ninja shoes full of grape diarrhea.
That's rough.
How's that for a ninja story?
That's rough. That's real rough.
Oh, fuck. This guy has bad luck. Another story he told me. You want to hear it?
Well, yeah, of course.
He went tubing. First time ever tubing down the Guadalupe. He's all fucking tubing with his friends. He gets left behind. He gets washed up on something near the shore. And he's like, he looks in between his legs. And he sees this giant balloon. And he's like, what the fuck is this? So he pushes down on it to get off of the balloon. And he punctures the balloon. All these flies and slime are all over his arm. It wasn't a balloon. It was a fucking cow stomach. A cow had died in the river. And he washed up on the belly.
That's rough.
Well, one of the ribs punctured the tire tube. So he had to swim the whole way down the river. And I'm like, God damn, dude, you have the worst fucking luck. He was like, the smell, I'll never forget the smell. Imagine that. That's a fucking horror story there.
That's gross. That's super gross.
So shit ninja and cow balloon.
We should get him on the show.
He comes down every once in a while. Jamie said, wow. Yeah.
well,
I tell that story all the time because that is some fucking shit right there.
I don't like the cow story, but I do like the shit ninja story. The cow story is just too gross.
Dennis.
It's too
Fucking
gross.
Dennis and his bad luck.
Well, what do you think? Should we get out of here? Let your mom go to sleep?
Yeah, she waits for us.
I know. Last week, whenever I went up, she had some like warm horchata for me. It was real weird.
You can't drink that. Did you get diarrhea?
No, I drank a little cup. She had like this little tiny cup. She said.
Then, mijo. Is that what she said?
What is it?
Here,
I
mijo.
don't know. I fucking can't understand. I can't remember what she says because it's in Spanish. But she gave me a little cup of like warm horchata, which I've never even heard of. I mean, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't great.
I don't drink that stuff. I'm not Mexican. I mean, I'm Mexican. I don't drink that stuff. You got to be white to drink that shit.
Is she giving it to me to test me? That's fucked up.
Yeah, Mexicans don't drink that stuff.
You need to like start like not. You need to like make sure and be there the whole time your mom's talking to me because I don't know what's going on. Like that one week whenever there was like 10 women up there with her. I was like, what the fuck? These women are going to rape me. It was weird. So.
And they're all over 65.
Yeah. So. Oh well. Well, guess we should go. I'm going to try to run past your mom this week.
What are we watching next Wednesday?
Next week, I think we're going to watch Impetigore and The Medium.
Both on Shudder.
Which are both Asian horror movies. Are they both on Shudder? Okay. Yeah, they're going to be good. Those are going to be good. The trailers look so good. It's going to be one of those ones where like, oh, this actor was in something I've never heard of. Because I've never heard of any of these actors. I already looked at it. Of course, because they're like Taiwanese actors. How would I know them? I wouldn't.
The Medium looks spooky.
The Medium, they both look spooky. And
I haven't even seen a trailer for Impetigore.
It looks good. They both look good. They both look good. So we should watch those this weekend at your house.
Yes.
So I think that's about it.
Thank you, everybody who tuned in and talked shit with us.
Yeah.
Frank.
Thanks so much.
Paulito. Who else was there?
Frank, Paulito. There was Permared.
Percio.
Percio was here. Yeah.
Panama Red.
Panama Red. I couldn't remember the word Panama. CIA. Weed.
Smoke some of that fucking reefer.
Yeah.
Lyric. Thank you, Lyric, for...
Somebody named Lyric. Oh, yeah, Inagata Evil. He was our last follower. He was number 93.
He or she?
He or she, sorry.
Who are you?
Or they, them.
Who are you?
I don't know. So, I think that's about it. We'll be back next week with those movies.
What's up with the trailers? Are we changing it this week?
I don't know if are we watching them this week? I don't know.
I think we're gonna figure out a new schedule.
Yeah.
For that, so we might maybe here Saturday or maybe not.
Yeah, we'll have to decide that. We don't have anything up, but we can talk about that after the show with your mom. See when she's good for us to be here.
I want to see if my mom wants to come on.
That'd be cool.
But nothing scary. You don't have to be novelas.
23, una visión. That's what I heard when I walked upstairs.
She'll be on when Jorge left fucking Daniela. It was horrible. And I'll be like, I know. And I won't know what she's talking about.
You'll just agree?
Yeah.
That's good.
Nothing scary. Nothing scary. She'll be like, es un diablo. And I'm like, not everything's a devil. But to her, everything's a devil.
Everything's a devil to my mom, too. They should get together.
When she first met Doug, she was calling him Diablo Blanco, which is white devil.
That's fucked up.
And I'm like, no, he's not a white devil. He's actually cool. And I was like, oh,
That's
all
pretty
right.
messed up.
But she finally got used to you.
Yeah. She likes me now.
She offers you meatloaf.
She gives me meatloaf with cheese on it. I mean, with ketchup on it.
Eric Estrada.
I
Fuck
love
yeah.
Eric Estrada.
I had one of the sickest burns ever at Paper Tiger one time. One of the bartenders there was talking shit to me in front of everybody. And he had this fucking crazy hair. And I was like, you know what? Fuck you, Eric Estrada.
That's great.
And that was it. He fucking put his head down and he walked away. And I was like, don't fuck
was
with me,
over.
dude. Yeah. Everybody was like, what the fuck? What just happened? Like, that was the sickest burn ever.
That's good.
Yeah.
Oh, one last thing about that movie, Glorious. When he's getting ready to walk into the thing, when he's getting ready to enter, he gives that lady a coin. They said that was like symbolic of giving like the coin to the guy who takes you across the river Styx, and he was like walking into hell.
Oh, so she was a...
Yeah.
See, I was like, who is this girl? Who is this girl? She has to be somebody.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And so, yeah, I think on that note, I'm done.
Yeah. We are
Done.
out of here.
Yeah, we'll
Thanks,
see you next
guys.
week. If you, Dos mujeres, un camino.
Do you
See,
know
I
that?
fucking know that show. Fuck yeah. Una Visión. I used to watch that shit. Okay. So,
Thank you, Mr. Monkey.
on that note, I think we should be out.
Yes.
And we'll see you guys next week.
See y'all later.
Okay.